Most people think influence is about what you say. It's not. It's about the signals you send without realizing it. In the next few minutes, you'll learn how people silently judge trust, power, confidence, and weakness, often in less than 5 seconds. We'll break down real psychological signals used in negotiations, interviews, and everyday social interactions. No manipulation, no fake tricks. Just signals that actually work, whether you're aware of them or not. By the end of this video, you'll never look at human behavior the same way again. The first signal most people miss is response speed. Not what you say, how fast you respond. People who answer immediately often appear eager, reactive, or approval-seeking. People who pause, even for 2 or 3 seconds, are perceived as more confident and higher status. This isn't about playing games. It's about allowing your brain to signal composure instead of urgency. In psychology, pauses create perceived control. Silence makes people lean in. The second signal is subtle agreement timing. Most people nod randomly. High perception individuals nod only after key statements. This trains the other person to associate your approval with meaningful ideas, not filler words. Over time, people subconsciously seek your validation. You're no longer reacting, you're framing value. Most people focus on maintaining eye contact. Very few understand how to end it. Breaking eye contact calmly, especially after you finish speaking, signals emotional control. Looking away too fast shows discomfort. Holding eye contact too long feels aggressive. The power move is releasing eye contact naturally, without tension. It signals certainty without dominance. The fourth signal is body stillness. Nervous people move constantly. Confident people move deliberately. Stillness communicates certainty. In negotiations and interviews, the person who moves less is often perceived as having more leverage. Your body should move with intention, not emotion. People rush to fill silence. High-status individuals don't. Speaking last gives you informational advantage. It allows you to respond instead of react. Even a short delay before responding reframes the interaction. You control tempo. Tempo controls perception. One of the strongest psychological signals most people miss is emotional asymmetry. This happens when one person is emotionally reactive and the other remains emotionally stable. The stable person is almost always perceived as more powerful. Why? Because humans subconsciously associate emotional control with competence, safety, and leadership. When you react strongly, positive or negative, you reveal investment. When you stay calm, you signal that the outcome does not control you. This creates an imbalance. And in psychology, imbalance creates influence. You don't need to be cold. You just need to regulate emotional amplitude. Less emotional fluctuation equals more perceived authority. This is why calm people dominate rooms without speaking louder. Most people overshare to build connection. Psychologically advanced individuals do the opposite. They reveal information selectively. This creates intrigue instead of exposure. When you explain everything, you remove mystery. When you leave gaps, people fill them mentally, and the mind always fills gaps with significance. Selective disclosure signals self-worth. It communicates that your inner world is not freely accessible. This triggers curiosity, respect, and perceived depth. The key is not secrecy. The key is intentional restraint. Reveal just enough to invite interest, never enough to remove it. Consistency feels safe. But unpredictability creates a tension. When your approval, praise, or validation is always predictable, it loses power. The brain adapts. However, when responses are slightly unpredictable, dopamine increases. This is the same principle behind addictive behaviors and strong emotional attachment. This does not mean manipulation. It means avoiding mechanical reactions. Occasional restraint, followed by meaningful recognition, feels far more impactful than constant praise. Your response pattern trains others how to value your feedback. Scarcity increases significance. The final advanced signal is frame immunity. This is your resistance to emotional or conversational pressure. When someone tries to rush you, provoke you, or pull you into their emotional frame, and you don't follow, you pause, you redirect, you stay grounded. This signals psychological independence. People unconsciously respect those who are not easily pulled into reactive frames. Frame immunity says, I decide the tone, not you. This is one of the clearest markers of internal authority. The final signal is emotional neutrality. Overreaction signals insecurity. Underreaction signals control. Calm responses create psychological gravity. People trust those who don't emotionally spike. This is why calm individuals often lead without trying. Here's the uncomfortable truth. You're already sending these signals. The only question is, are they helping you or hurting you? Once you see them, you can't unsee them. And once you control them, people feel it, even if they don't understand why. Watch your interactions closely this week. You'll start noticing things most people never do.